suppose, but still. Not that I know anything about proper therapy. In any case, one can always become a source of relief, a constant, reliable source of relief, or at least take out your trash. Sometimes that's the most titanic burden to bear. Just don't look at me like that and don't say, sometimes I'm the kind of trash that needs to be thrown out. Because that's not true. What? No, I would never. Why would I? We continue to study this villainous seduction manual. The art of verbal seduction and slippery flattery. To his surprise, Victor finds no mention of the fact that pirate compliments work on living people. We examine the first paragraph where words are labeled as keys to the treasure chest of the heart, and flattery is described as a powerful aphrodisiac for the ego. It's all very dramatic, but the main idea is quite simple. Say nice things, they'll say unpleasant things. Hey, also, yay, we back! Yay, we back! We're so back! Yep, I saw the disconnection. I was just kind of waiting for it to finally catch up with itself. This is definitely outdated. If I tell someone that his eyes are double gateways to the champ's Elysius, I'll definitely get sprayed with pepper. And this, good lord, when I kiss you, I tremble like a paralyzed beggar. How is that even supposed to work? No, that's too much for me. Victor clears his throat, his gaze flies over me, trying to latch onto something particularly attractive about my appearance. You have very elegant ear shape. You know what? B for effort. Here, yeah, thank you. No problem. I mean, they really are. They have a very, elegant curve. Aesthetically pleasing. 11 out of 10 on the ear attractiveness scale. Ears on my head are 11 out of 10. Will there ever be a happier day in my life? He takes a deep breath, gathering his courage for another compliment. For a while, he tries to find some foothold to latch onto, but he can't seem to find the words. You are a very multifaceted person. You combine so much. I don't know how exactly to describe it. He lets out a quiet chuckle. But I like that you're so unpredictable. A lot of stress, of course, but it's incredibly fun. Now my unpredictability is a source of stress for someone else. How wonderful. I mean, you did a little better there, brother. I'll give you A for effort. Just A, no A+. A for effort. Smiles gently in response. Despite everything, he starts to relax. He's probably beginning to feel more comfortable around me. I would have never thought a monster would have to struggle with discomfort from interacting with a mortal soul, and not the other way around. Another chapter. How to be a mirror. Let me try that again. How to be a mirror. I didn't know we could change. Oh is metaphorical. The text describes the principle of mirroring, subtly borrowing mannerisms, speech patterns, and even expressing opinions of the victim to create a sense of closeness and understanding. The path of least resistance to gaining mortal attachment. Oh, no, what about all that stuff about just be yourself and everything will work out? What, my mom lied to me, did she? With similar interests, what do ordinary people like? Football and the weather? Definitely not anime and Dark Souls. Discussing the brilliant soundtrack of Silent Hill with people is a bad idea, that's for sure. Alright, practice. The book says that practice is the key to success. Victor lifts his gaze to me. Play along with me, please. Just like we just met. Beautiful mortal soul. I have appeared to you in half dreams so many times. I finally decided to find you in reality. I won't let you go so easily again. Even though the words aren't the most elegant, there's something supernatural about them. I still begin to feel a pull. A shiver runs down my spine. Yeah, I don't mind if you talk about the Silent Hill track if you want. Like, we could definitely talk about that. I personally haven't played Silent Hill, but yo, I do love the track. I heard a few pieces of the soundtracks. There is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Straight up, that's just me talking. But anyways, Victor's carefully crafted seductive expression shatters into pieces. His eyes widen. He blinks several times, and his gaze ignites with pure delight. You really want to talk about Akira Yamako? Oh my goodness, gotta figure out how to pronounce his last name. Akira Yamakoa's. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yamakoa's. Okay. Akira Yamakoa's industrial soundscapes and how they create an all-encompassing sense of psychological horror that reflects the protagonist's inner turmoil. Because, I mean, the use of trip-hop elements in the Silent Hill 3 soundtrack is criminally underrated. Criminally! I mean... Yes, mortal. Your interest in such esoteric melodies is quite intriguing. He chuckles softly. But you're right. Pretending is very exhausting. You can never truly be close to someone if you're always pretending. Though, I don't really need that, do I? I just need to see sweet emotions. Well, who am I kidding? I'm the most pathetic incubus in the world. I need more than just that. He's flipping through the treaties a bit longer before letting out a sigh. His stomach growls again. Seems he could use an emotional snack. I think we covered all the important stuff. I suppose it's time to wrap things up. He starts to rise from the floor. Wait, how did it happen that no one explained anything to you? Even I had a briefing, a 2-minute one. I'll tell you, but promise you won't laugh? I promise. Relief washes over his face. Yes, wonderful. I accidentally sold my soul on the dark net. He holds a dramatic pause. You can sell your soul to the dark web? Bro! I didn't know that was a thing. In this universe, I didn't know it was a thing. But okay, I guess that's something you can just do. Granted, fantasy is meeting reality, so I guess that's not uncalled for. Go on. Frick, what an idiot I was. I dropped out of college back then because of constant stress. Moved into a tiny dump and barely left my apartment. I was scraping by with some freelance work. Okay, this is starting to eerily sound like me. Yo, are you just me? I talked, well, sometimes I chatted with various anonymous folks from 4chan. People without names, gender, or age. And then I stumbled upon a stupid ad. What did I have to lose? Definitely not a demon 7566, and the chat offered me a chance to escape loneliness. Later, after I turned into this creature, he told me he did it for laughs. He left no instructions, just wrote, "Get good" in the chat and deleted all contacts. Bro! Bro! Yeah, that's definitely something like, sorry, in the context of the fact that I know about TTRPGs and with Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder, they kind of categorize things like demons who are lawful evil. No, sorry. Reverse that. Devils who are lawful evil, demons who are chaotic evil, and then there's the middle ground that I don't remember. I don't really care. But that definitely was not a devil. He would at the very least, give you like some pointers like, oh, since you sold your soul and now looking like that, get some emotions in your gullet. You didn't even get that, man. L moment, bro. He was curious to see if I could handle it. His chance to escape loneliness turned out to be putting me in an incredibly deadly situation. He lifts his eyes to me. His memory is a fresh wound for him. Before I can even respond, he jumps up from the floor. But I've already wasted enough of your time. He plops his way to the counter. Well, to be honest, I didn't really understand much. Those chapters are so strange. He lets out a quiet chuckle. But you know what? It, it was great. I haven't had this much fun in a while. I think I even ate properly. Finally, positive energy. I mean, thanks for lunch. I'm not sure if I need to pay for that too, but I'll leave some money just in case. His tail twitches awkwardly. I haven't really interacted with people since college killed my will to live. It felt strange not to feel like such an idiot around someone. Thank you. Thank you very much. He tosses some money into the jar, then takes a deep breath and adds, and maybe someday we could, well, you know, hang out together. That is not as a lesson, just, you know, play some silly games. Like friends. Now that's kind of jumping the gun there. Sorry. Yeah, well, I'll think about it. Cool. Well, good luck with the rest of your shift, Sage. It was nice to meet you. The gas station returned to silence, broken only by the hum of refrigerators and my own too loud thoughts. Okay, we're gonna save here. Give me a second. I'll write that real quick. All right, back in it. So, what was that now? A crazy god, a vampire thug, and a shy incubus walked into a gas station. Sounds like the start of a really bad joke. My life is now a joke. It's great. I just wanted to pay my bills. I didn't sign up for interdimensional quarrels and therapy sessions for the undead. But on the other hand, I wasn't eaten. And I wasn't turned into a piece of furniture. By the standards of this night, that's a resounding success. I cautiously glanced at the door to Bob's office. There was a low, guttural humming, like a giant, disgruntled computer tower was working inside. The clock on the wall indicated it was the end of my shift. And it's time to go. I supposed to leave at 6, so I'm clocking out at 6. Bye! With a heavy sigh of relief, I began closing up the place. Finally. I walked to the front door, inserted the key into the lock, and was about to turn it when suddenly... Organism! I jumped in place, nearly dropping everything. Organism! Your performance has exceeded all my algorithmic predictions by 47.3%! You are not just an organism. You are an efficient, flawless machine for generating currency! I am feeling an emotion your kind describes as managerial pride. If you keep up the good work, the possibility of receiving a 25-cent bonus will become not just a hypothetical, but quite real. Go, organism! Restore your energy resources in return for further exploitation. What a relief. He vanished as suddenly as he had appeared, leaving nothing but ringing silence behind. I stood for a few seconds, processing what I've heard. Then I slowly turned the key in the lock. First shift completed. First shift. Hold up, there's other shifts? Oh no. I guess it's gonna be a long one. I survived. And now I can do anything, which means... Oh! Oh! Who am I going? Ooh! We got the Tiefling Party aftermath scene! Who am I thinking of right now? Carriage from the Monarch. Call David. Call Victor. Return the store to Bob. A romantic evening awaits Return to the store. Wait, sorry. Return to the store to Bob. A romantic evening awaits you. Return. And now I'm going home. I know, boring. I know, but you don't just start booty calling people on the first night. Come on now. Give it a little bit more time to simmer and cook. Nope. I've had enough adventures for one day. The bus arrived surprisingly quickly. I climbed into the half-empty cabin and collapsed onto a seat by the window. Outside, the waking city rolled by. Ordinary people heading to ordinary jobs, none of them selling discounted rot or fending off vampires. My pigsty retreat never felt so homely and cozy. The familiar creak of floorboards, the smell of dust and cheap coffee. All seemed heaven sent. I didn't even bother with dinner. Just shrugged off my clothes and fell into my bed. Soft, familiar, free of tentacles and ectoplasm. No monsters, no threats, just silence. And pleasant, nightmarish dreams. Oh, that was the end? Oh. Oh. Granted, this is a short game. When they said in the first shift, I thought they were being literal, like some Five Nights at Freddy type of deal. Okay, then hold up. Good thing we saved. Good thing we saved. Give me a second. We're gonna kind of get through some of this. Then, if this is the case, let's go down the list. So, carriage for the monarch. The words escaped my lips before I could think them through. I shouted into the void, expecting at best an echo. But the void answered. From around the corner, with a quiet clatter of hooves on asphalt, it appeared. The carriage crafted from bones polished to a shine, drawn by a pair of horses woven from pure shadows. The carriage door swung open by itself, inviting me inside. How mysterious. I stepped over the threshold, and the world spun into a kaleidoscope of mad colors and sentient frogs. When the whirlwind subsided, I felt myself falling. But instead of a hard landing, I found myself in someone's embrace. Oh! I knew you would come, my dear. Darian's voice was velvety and sly. I looked down and realized that my t-shirt and jeans have been replaced by some elegant attire. How old-fashioned of him. The kingdom missed you so much. Every crooked spire of this castle longed for your silhouette. Every mad courtier whispered your name, hoping you would return and bring even more chaos to our usual chaos. He looked into my eyes, and his gaze was a mix of madness, adoration, and the promise of the most unpredictable eternity. Everything. I will give you everything. How about a pet? I could bring you the most beautiful griffin. Or better yet, two, so they won't be bored when I take you for rides around our lands. If one moon bores you, we'll have three. Or I could give you garden gnomes and... I'm getting ahead of myself. Let it be a surprise. He pulls me closer by the waist. His lips almost touch the shell of my ear as he speaks the next word. And you will never be sad again. From this moment, sadness for you is just a word in a foreign language. My dear, my monarch. And all it took was one night shift at a gas station. Well, that's one ending. I'm so glad I saved. Oh my gosh, I wasn't about to replay this entire game just to get these endings. Oh, thank goodness. I am so big brain. Okay, let's call David. Maybe it was a bad idea, or maybe it was my best one yet. The creature on the other end informs me in a raspy voice that he'll be here in 10 minutes. And sure Sure enough, soon the roar of a motorcycle shatters the silence of the night. A battered but powerful bike pulls up next to me. Come on, move your behind. Sunrise is soon. His voice sounds gentle. I move my ass and climb onto the seat behind him, wrapping my arms around his waist. He lets out a satisfied sigh. And, by the way, enjoy tonight's sunrise while you can. I freeze. I know exactly what he means. This could be my last sunrise as a human. You don't get to decide that for me, good sir. Maybe I want to become a vampire, or maybe not. Either way, we're making decisions together now. And also, too, you don't get to decide for me if listen, it'd be one thing if you said you better enjoy the sunrise because, where we going, you ain't gonna be seeing a whole lot of sunrise after I'm done with you. But, bro, don't turn me into a vampire without my consent. This ain't the Vampire Diaries. He slightly turns his head. Surprisingly, his eyes is replaced by a brief glimmer of respect. He looks at me like a tamed wolf, like an equal. His hand covers mine, resting on his chest, and gently squeezes it. Okay, boss. Whatever you say. Whatever awaits us, eternal wanderings, arguments over who cleans the blood off the dishes today, and the necessity of pretending to be our own descendants, we'll face it together. The motorcycle roars and heads out into the highway. Well, that was his ending. All right, cool. And then let's go see Victor. Hey, yo, Victor, I know you just left the shop, but yo, first of all, you didn't pay the extra $1 for that other thing that you bought. Victor promises to come faster than the wind. True to his word, when his car pulls up into the parking lot, he nearly knocks over a trash bin. My bad! It's an old, well-maintained car, clearly inherited from his grandfather. Inside is warm and smells nice. His apartment is exactly as I imagined. A bit cluttered, but cozy. Aww! And soon I get humiliated by the very first boss. Victor, sitting next to me, laughs. It's not that you're bad at this, as you say. It's just that I'm a nerd and a whole lot of free time. English! Oh my gosh, English! It's not that you're bad at this, as you say. It's just that I'm a nerd with a whole lot of free time. His fingers glide effortlessly over the buttons. I felt at ease. For the first time in a long while, no fear, no tension, just two people playing video games. Aw. Honestly, out of all of them, especially if I'm going to play in character as Sage, probably like Sage's type. They're both chill. They both have the same interests. Yeah. This is the good ending. This is the true ending. There you go. Yeah. I'll give him this pie here. Here you go. Here's your pie. He freezes for a second. Then the blush appears on his violet cheek. He coughs awkwardly, but doesn't pull away. Instead, he gently leans his head towards mine. Sage, you've made me so happy in just one evening, and I'll do everything I can to make you happy. I close my eyes, listening to the quiet clicking of buttons. An incubus partner. My partner is an incubus. He's better at Souls-like games than I am. For now. Something very interesting is definitely happening with my life. Alrighty, now the final one. The secret ending. The secret ending. Let's romance. Oh dear God, I made a bad decision. There you go. Return to Bob. Oh no, Mr. Manager. We're not saying goodbye just yet. I head back to the gas station and push open the door to his office. In the middle of the room, buried under folders and invoices, stood a gigantic, ridiculous canopy bed. And on it, trying to bite, but he was prepared for me to just come back. And on it, surrounded by rose petals, reclined Bob. Or rather, he wasn't just laying there, he was posing? One tentacle coyly supported his spherical body where a human's chin would be. Others were elegantly draped over the silk sheet. His numerous eyes blinked slowly, focusing on me. Ah, organism. I wasn't expecting you so soon. His voice, as always, boomed in my head, but now it had sultry undertones. But since you're here, one tentacle slowly, seductively beckoned me forward. I propose we spend the evening in romantic engagements. We'll study void bip-okay enclosure schemes. I took a step into the office and slowly closed the door behind me. And we will never know what happens. That's between me and my boss. I'm definitely getting a raise the next time I come back here. But yeah, okay, so that was the game. Once again, you can find it on oh my goodness, Itch.io. It's called Don't Eat the Cashier. That sounds like a very simple and sweet game. Very cute. And the dialogue, honestly, the writing in general was just phenomenal. A tier. Oh my gosh, I am jealous of how they write Bob. I wish I could write creatures and people like that. Oh my gosh. Oh, but that honestly was over sooner than I expected. Granted, you can find a lot of very short, like 20-minute to less than that type games on Itch.io. But still, I with the way the game was going, I thought it would be a little longer. But, that was a fun encounter. And, you know, it is time for us to go, unfortunately. This has been a fun stream. Very fun. And I wish I could say I would be ready to stream tomorrow, but I got to help Mom. She's going to be selling her soaps on the big open market soon. I'm going to be helping her on her soap endeavors. But thank you to everybody that decided to come over and watch the stream. Once again, sorry if I blew your ears out during the ending of Bramble the Mountain King. And also, I think this is probably the time that I should probably be redoing my OBS set. Honestly, it's about time I probably did that. But you guys have a good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are. And hopefully I'll see you guys fairly soon. Enjoy the music!